Coach Quigley, obviously another season getting ready to kick off here. Just your thoughts on just the excitement and how excited you are for this 2026 season.
Hey, we've been counting down the days for this season to get started ever since that district championship loss over there to West Platte. And the boys have really embraced it through the off season. We were consistently working in the weight room through the winter and through the spring. Guys showing up, almost perfect attendance every single spring install practice we had. And then the boys showed up all summer long. We only had about 28 kids to start the summer, and 26 of those kids were 85% or better in the weight room all summer. So that's only missing 2 or 3 days. And then in the month of July, we really got into our football practice camp weeks, and we were kind of going Monday to Thursday or Monday to Friday each week. And the boys kept showing up. And that was one of the biggest things that I was looking for out of this summer, is them to just keep coming back. We're gonna keep grinding you to the ground, and we're gonna keep working. Just keep coming back, and the boys did a great job with that.
Obviously, let's talk about this new addition that we're standing on right now. You can see some of it in the video here. How special is it to have this turf field here?
This is a very special thing, and it's been really cool to watch the whole process happen. You best believe that I'm here just about every single day, and I was watching the process every day. I'd bring our drone out and fly it around, and I got pictures of it all. So it was very cool to see the whole process. But what it means for the school and for the community is just, you can't even explain it. My guys get to be on it. Our junior high guys are on it as well. I know our band's been out here at band camp. We're talking baseball, softball practices, PE classes. I mean, this is big time for our school and for our community to have such a great facility like this.
I know you've played on quite a few turf fields in the KCI, West Platte, Mid-Buck, Lathrop, or just like a few of them that have it. How special is it? How great is it now that you got one?
It's a good feeling. And you know what? Like, I was fine with what we had before. This is just an upgrade on it. At the end of the day, it's not about the field. It's about these guys out here. But this is just a blessing that our community decided to get behind.
Let's talk about, obviously, the quarterback position. Obviously, Dylan Armstrong was a tremendous player for you. That's a big hole to be left. Talk about that quarterback competition.
Yeah, he definitely leaves some big shoes to fill. And we've been kind of working through that since the minute the district championship was over. I got 2 kids that are still grinding it out, competing for that job. I got a junior, Tate Gill. He was our backup last year, threw a couple touchdown passes last year, threw one in Mid-Buck, had one against Plattsburgh, one against Milan. I think he even had one in the playoffs against Gallatin. So he's been out there before. He's got some varsity playing experience, and he can do some things. I also got a sophomore, tall, lanky kid who can just flat out wing the ball. That being said, they're both doing a good job of commanding our offense, and I'm excited to kind of see what they both do this season.
Obviously, there's some more losses on this team. Obviously, it's a couple of linemen signed to play at the next level, Cameron and Chase. Who are some of the younger guys? I know those aren't the only spots to be filled. Who are some of those younger guys that have been trying to fill some of those spots?
Yeah, definitely. So up front, we are returning a couple up front. James Spate is a returning starter for us at the center. Did a great job for us last year, and he's only gotten better since last year. We're returning an all-district tight end, and what we're doing, he's essentially another offensive lineman that gets to go out for a pass. In terms of those other guys, we did lose some talent up front, but I got younger guys that are stepping in. Heston Stockbauer stepping in for Chase Harper. He played for him a little bit last year. He's got some varsity playing experience on both sides of the ball, so he steps in, and we're not really missing a beat. Nolan Dean's back at guard. He's a 2-year starter already, so we're excited about having him and his leadership on there. And then we got a sophomore, Nick Horsley, playing up on the line right now, and Nick got a lot of reps for us on the offense and defensive side of the ball last year. So although that we are having some newcomers, some first-time Friday night varsity players, they've done a really good job stepping into that role. And then in other positions out on the perimeter, I got a lot of sophomores, man. We got good talent in our sophomore class. I got Jason Reed and Austin Spencer. Those are, 2 speed demons out there. I know one of my other players talked about Caden Rogers, man. Talk about the dark horse of the offseason. Kid crushed it, and I think he's going to be a name that people in the conference know this year.
Talk about, obviously, let's look at Let's look at week 1 against Gallatin. That game obviously moved to Savannah now while we're still some few more improvements being left here on this nice facility that we're on. Talk about that week 1 matchup, getting a rematch with Gallatin, rematch from the playoffs.
Yes, so unfortunately we can't play home that first game, and I'm glad that we finally locked down a location for that game. But looking at Gallatin, I know that they're going to be returning quite a few players. They have some guys coming back on the line. They got a couple guys out of the backfield. They had 2 quarterbacks last year that were both in the junior class. I know that they lost kind of a tight end wing, a couple old line bodies. So they lost some stuff up front, but I think what they're returning far outweighs what they lost. So they should be a really worthy opponent as we roll into week 1.
Should be a heck of a matchup there week 1. My final question for you, Coach. Obviously, you want to get yourself back near the top of the KCI. You want to get yourself back in district championship contention. What do you feel like this team's going to have to do this year in order to get to accomplish your guys' goals?
Well, as you know, each year we have these themes, and I sit on these themes, and I think about these themes, and I pray about these themes, and I try to figure out what does the team need. And this year, our theme is unbreakable. I mentioned that we are young. We have a lot of first-year starters, first-time Friday night players, that sort of thing. And when the lights come on for that young kid, sometimes it's a learning experience. And so the goal is to remain unbreakable through the adverse situations that we experience throughout the season. Because I'll tell you what, the team that you see week 1 may not look the same as week 9.